Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Giridhari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Giridhari. Yashodanandana Braja Jana Jana. Yashodanandana Braja Jana Jana. Yamuna Tira Vanachari. Yamuna Tira Vanachari. Jaya Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Bhagavad Gita 1871. Shraddhavan anusuyascha Shrunuyadapi yo naraha Sopi mukta shubhalokan Prapnuyat punya karmanam. Synonyms: Shraddhavan, faithful, Anusuyah, not envious, Cha, and Shrunuyat, does hear, Api, certainly, Yaha, who, Naraha, a man, Saha, he, Api, also, Muktaha, being liberated, Shubhan, the auspicious, Lokan, planets, Prapnuyat, he attains, Punyakarmanam, of the pious. Translation: and one who listens with faith and without envy becomes free from sinful reactions and attains to the auspicious planets where the pious dwell. Purport: in the 67th verse of this chapter, the Lord explicitly forbade the Gitas being spoken to those who were envious of the Lord. In other words, Bhagavad Gita is for the devotees only. But it so happens that sometimes a devotee of the Lord will hold an open class, and in that class not all students are expected to be devotees. Why do such persons hold open class? It is explained here that although not everyone is a devotee, still there are many men who are not envious of Krishna. They have faith in him as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. If such persons hear from a bona fide devotee about the Lord, the result is that they become at once free from all sinful reactions, and after that attain to the planetary system where all righteous persons are situated. Therefore, simply by hearing Bhagavad Gita, even a person who does not try to be a pure devotee attains the result of righteous activities. Thus, a pure devotee of the Lord gives everyone a chance to become free from all sinful reactions and to become a devotee of the Lord. Generally, those who are free from all sinful reactions, those who are righteous, very easily take to Krishna consciousness. The word Punya Karma Nam is very significant here. This refers to the performance of great sacrifices like the Ashwamedha Yajna mentioned in the Vedic literature. Those who are righteous in performing devotional service but who are pure can attain the planetary system of the pole star or Dhruva Loka, where Dhruva Maharaj is presiding. He is the great devotee of the Lord, and he has a special planet which is called the pole star. In the 67th verse of this chapter, Lord Krishna states, this confidential knowledge may never be given to those who are not envious. This confidential knowledge may not be given to those who are not devoted, not austere, not engaged in devotional service, nor to people who are envious of me. Here's the important point to note. Krishna does not share his confidential knowledge with people who are envious of him. Suppose I have some friends and I know that one is envious of me. I would not like to share any secrets about myself to him. Similarly, Krishna does not like to share his confidential knowledge with people who are envious of him. But what is this confidential knowledge? This knowledge is about who am I. This knowledge is about who is the Supreme Lord. This knowledge is about what relationship I have the Supreme Lord. So the extent we allow envy to reside in our heart, to that extent Krishna does not let us understand who he is. But one may ask, why did Srila Prabhupada come to the West and decide to distribute this knowledge? Why do we discuss Bhagavad Gita openly, and why did he ask us to distribute his books? The reason is given in this purport that even though one may listen to his lectures and read his books, they may not be pure devotees yet, but since they have the faith, we'll use that faith and encourage them to become devotees. That will be the beginning of their Krishna consciousness. In the 3rd chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna states, Ye me matam medam nityam anutishtanti manavaha shraddhavantu nashrayanto muchyante pikarma bihi. Translation: those persons who execute their duties according to Krishna's desire and follow the teachings faithfully, they will be free from material bondage. In the purport to this verse, Srila Prabhupada mentions, in the beginning of Krishna consciousness, one may not follow the regulative principles. But if they work sincerely without defeat and hopelessness, they will surely be promoted to the stage of pure Krishna consciousness. So the important words here are without defeat and hopelessness. One good example is Dhruva Maharaj from the 4th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. Dhruva Maharaj was only 5 years old, and Mother Saruchi did not let him sit on his father's lap. Mother Saruchi said that only if you ask Lord Krishna to be born from my womb, then you will be able to sit on your father's lap. Dhruva Maharaj got really upset with this and went to his home where Mother Suniti was. Mother Suniti instructed him to go to the forest and pray to Lord Krishna. So Dhruva Maharaj said that I will have a greater king than my great-grandfather, Lord Brahma. So Dhruva Maharaj went to the forest, and Lord Krishna sent Narad Muni to test him if he's really determined. Dhruva Maharaj showed all the signs of fearlessness and hopefulness. So Narad Muni gave him the secret mantra, and Dhruva Maharaj got to see Lord Krishna face to face. Coming back to the last point, if one is righteous if coming back to last point, if one is righteous and he cannot finish his Krishna consciousness on this material world, he can go to Dhruva Loka, or the pole star where Dhruva Maharaj is king, and he can finish their Krishna consciousness there. In conclusion, one must be sincere, fearless, and full of hope on the path of Krishna consciousness. One must also follow the footsteps of the previous acharyas and distribute this knowledge as much as possible. Then when they're free of envy, they can perfect their Krishna consciousness and then go back home, back to Godhead. Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Okay, now need a few points. You can tell him where he did well, where he excelled. Try to be very specific and practical so that he can take some things away. Kameshwari?
Hare Krishna. Such a wonderful class, Nitai. I really liked your presentation. I like the example you gave about envy. If your friend is envious, you won't share your secrets. It's simple and clear. And one thing I wanted to suggest is also reciting Pranam Mantra, Guru Pranam Mantra, before starting the class.
Okay, you got both a high point and a room for improvement there, all in one. Go ahead. You have something? Okay. Other high points? 2 more, and then we'll go to Vrinda Sevika. Poonam, you have one too? Okay, go ahead.
Thank you, Nitai. It was very logical presentation, and it was like a flow, so it was easy to follow your thoughts. Thank you.
Anything more? Yes. One more from Gandharvika.
You were fearless, because at your age, if I see people in front of me, I'll shiver or cry. So I really appreciate that you're so confident in your presentation. Nice.
Yeah, you came out strong. Very strong. Okay, now just a couple room for improvement. Anything you saw where there's some room for improvement?
Next time, I think you should talk a little slower.
Yeah, maybe reading a little slower and you can relax and make some pauses and stuff like that. Yeah. One more. Room for improvements aren't too easy to take, so we only take one more. Anything else? It's hard to find, actually. Yes.
There should be more eye contact because it was fixed.
Okay, so you can learn, that's something you can easily learn, to scan the room and make eye contact. So those 2 things are takeaways for room for improvement. Certainly they're mechanical and they're easily fixed, so that's good. Now give them 2 more high points. Yes, Shraddha?
So Maharaj, he was the first child that was born in ISV after I joined ISV, so it was a delight for me to watch him present in such a young age. And I really could see that he's a very good storyteller, because when he started telling the stories of the other story, he was relishing it in the way he was telling it. So keep
very
it,
good.
Yeah.
Nice storytelling. And okay, Poonam.
Hare Krishna, Nitai, you were very well prepared and it showed in your work. So congratulations for that. I mean, you showed that you respect the audience, and that's why you prepared so well. So thanks for doing that.
Very good. And Prabhu, you had a point?
Yeah, I just want to also appreciate all the effort that your parents have put in and you have put in this. It really speaks for itself. Thank you, Prabhu.
Last word goes to Kanka.
All I can say is, wow, that was awesome. And I feel like there's hope.
Wow, you got some high praise from Kanka. Okay, let's give him another hand. Okay. Looks like you got a bright future in teaching Krishna consciousness all over the world.